Chioma was a lover or is a lover. Introduction, girl, introduction is not marriage. It don't do small thing for my head. Is not marriage. It don't come see my papa. Is not marriage. My papa know am. Is not marriage. Marriage is when you take a paper and a pen and sign to death do us part. Marriage is when they come to your family and say, we are marrying your daughter, we are giving this. If it is money, if it is yam, even if it is a gogoro hot drink, let it be done. Some lessons to learn from Davido's breakup with Chioma. Yeah, hello friends. If you're new to my channel, my name is Augustergold. Thank you for stopping by to watch this video. So Chioma and Davido, if you don't know them, I know you know them, but let me just reintroduce them. Davido is a musician in Nigeria, Africa, while Chioma is Davido's fiancée. Chioma got pregnant for Davido. Davido proposed to Chioma and they had a child named Ifeanyi Adeleke. We're actually waiting for Davido to like marry Chioma like he promised. He kept saying that the state of the nation could not allow them have the marriage ceremony. But I am here to like talk to us so that we'll learn a lesson from what has happened to Chioma. Yesterday, videos, pictures came out showing Davido and another lady having vacations here and there. And there are insinuations that Davido is not dating somebody else. We're not very sure. Yeah, so I'm not going to be specific like, yes, Davido has left Chioma, because there is no statement from any of them, from Chioma nor Davido, saying that they have left each other. So, but let's learn from, yeah, you know, when something happened, you got to learn from what happened. So, number one lesson I should draw out from this whole thing is this: do not get pregnant for a guy before marriage, thinking that maybe the pregnancy will make him get married to you. No. Marriage and pregnancy are two different things. It's just like love and sleeping with a woman. They are two different things. Yes, you can sleep with a woman whom you don't love. You can love somebody and you won't sleep with a person. Don't know if you understand me. You can love your mother, your sister, and you're not sleeping with them. And you can at the same time sleep with a woman and you don't love her. You just want to like ease yourself, like, you know, that is it. So that's the same thing as pregnancy and marriage. You can get pregnant for a man, maybe by mistake. Maybe you just want to do it, you know. Maybe planned or unplanned for, maybe because your biological time is ticking and you just want to like have a child like immediately. Not necessarily because you love the man. And at the same time, you can marry a person without having child for the person or children for the person. So having a child and marriage are two different things. Marriage, having a child or getting pregnant shouldn't make you force yourself into getting married to a person. And having a child, you shouldn't think, as a lady, you shouldn't think that because you're pregnant for this man that he must marry you, or because you're pregnant for this man and he decided to like in pity marry you, that the marriage will be, or there will be love there. Yes, you may say, there is this person I know who got pregnant and the man married the person and they are still together today. Are they together in love? Are they together in love? Is the man speaking ill of the woman? Is he saying that the woman decided to tie him down because of the child, the pregnancy and all that? They are two different things. So if you are not an advanced woman, a lady who is who her biological clock is gradually ticking off and decided on her own, like, oh, I want to have a child, maybe from a man or through artificial insemination, like you know, or through IVF or through surrogacy. If you're not taking that decision, if you're not type who is as young as Chioma, say 20-something, late 20, early 20s, and you think, oh, if I get pregnant for him, and that will make him get married to me like fast, you're making a mistake, my dear. And to even say that Davido has three two baby mamas before Chioma. There is the one from Sophia Momodu. There is a one in America before Ifeanyi came in. So Chioma is an Igbo girl. She should be very wise, like drawing from the experiences of those two other ladies who had children without Davido marrying them. She should have drawn experience or draw advice from those people and make Davido pay her bride price. See, because I believe, like, from what I saw before now, I believe Davido at some point was in love with this girl, Chioma. It's different. Chioma's own is different from Sophia Momodu and the other lady in America. Chioma's own was intense, it was deep, it was obvious, like it was showing the way Davido talked to her, the way Davido looked at her, and all that. You see that Davido really liked this girl. Davido went as far as proposing to this girl, does everything for her and all that. You know that, yes. Now that's heat. In that time of that heat, you try to make this man marry you. Maybe if Chioma had waited and not had a child, Davido would have married her for her to have a child. Again, another thing you need to know. Some people will say another mistake will ladies make, another lesson we need to draw from this is this. Don't think that if you have a male child, it will keep a man with you. Maybe his wife has been having female children and then you are the side chick. You think if you have a male child, it will be better. Or maybe he has other women who have had female children for him and then you think, oh, if I come and born this Jesus Christ, his heart will be mine. No, sorry, they are two different things. TIC-TOK, the Nigeria producer, has got married to a woman who had 4 boys for him. He still left that woman and got to marry, what's her name, Nuella. And Nuella had just 1 daughter for him. He is legally married to Nuella, traditional and court marriage, married to Nuella till today. And they still display themselves on social media. That you have 100 children does not keep the man with you. You guys know how many children Two-Face had outside, even with queens, beauty queens, before he got married to Annie Dibia. Children don't keep a man's heart with you. Food does not keep a man's heart. Chioma is a chef. Chef, anyone. Chioma is a cook. She knows how to cook. That was what I was seeing on her page before she dumped that and became legally Davido's baby mama. People say his wife. It's not wife. The duration of time you stay with a man doesn't make you legally his wife or whatever. No, you can be with a man for 20 years and if the man is not married to you, you are still a babe. You are a lover. You are a side chick. You are a baby mama. In the place where I come from in Nigeria, I'm Edo Esan. In Esan land, if you are with a man, and maybe you have 7 children for this man, and all the while the man never paid any money on your head as dowry. When the man dies, they will say the man did not get married, that the man had a lover. Chioma was a lover or is a lover. Chioma is not a wife. People should stop saying Davido is about to divorce Chioma or something. No, they were never married. The family of Chioma, Davido went to Chioma's family to say, yes, we want to. Introduction, girl, introduction is not marriage. It don't do small thing for my head. Is not marriage. It don't come see my papa. Is not marriage. My papa know him. Is not marriage. Marriage is when you take a paper and a pen and sign to do us part. Marriage is when they come to your family and say, we are marrying your daughter, we are giving this. If it is money, if it is yam, even if it is a gogoro hot drink, let it be done. Why will Davido, or why, I'm trying to ask myself, why didn't Davido pay this girl's bride price? You don't need to do a heavy party to pay bride price. Why didn't you go to registry and sign paper? Davido has money. He would have been able to do it. But because what I see there is that Davido is so young and he's not ready to be put in one place like wifey thing. No, he's not ready for that. And you, the woman, you see these things and you sweep it under the packet or the carpet, whatever. You swept it under the carpet, thinking that your oboe is coated with honey, that you can keep him. There was an advice, one of my landlord in Lagos, when I was living in Lagos with my cousin brother. The landlord of the place is from my place. The man advised, he said something one day while we were in his house talking, gisting. I used to go to his flat to play with the wife and other. He said something. He said, if a man is with you, make sure the man pays your bride price. That if your man pays your bride price, it will not be easy for him to fling you out. When you're in a relationship with a man, he can say, I am done, and he doesn't have own anybody, any explanation. He will just leave. But when you are in a marriage with a man, even if he doesn't care about where you come from, even if he doesn't care about your family, he cannot just pick you like a piece of rag and throw you outside the door. It's not as easy as that. Especially when there are children involved. If Chioma were to be married to Davido now, she would have had something to fall back on if this rumor is true. Chioma abandoned her job, her work as a chef. She abandoned it. I don't know if she graduated from school. She followed Davido, had a child for Davido, and then see this mess. Another advice we need to draw, another lesson we need to draw from this whole saga is this. Do not give a man your all. Do not give a man your all before marriage. Proud before marriage, I keep saying this, be selfish. Think of yourself alone. Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to secure yourself? Think of that alone. Proud before marriage. Be selfish. Don't give him your all. Don't lay it bare on the table before the marriage. If you get the milk free, why will you buy the cow? If every morning I come out, I get the milk. Every morning I come out, I open my door, there is a jar of milk outside. Why do I need to go and stress myself and go and pay so much money to get the cow? Ladies, think. Think. That time when they think they cash the man, when it be like say they cash the man. Now that time, now you go tell the man, make you go put money for your head. Not be to go see your papa, put money for your hair. Like, let it be legal that you are married to this man. Davido can swear tell Chioma's family to go to hell because he's not married to their child. Don't give him your all. Don't start opening back accounts with him. You're not married. Don't start putting everything bare, like everything. Don't, no. Even if you'll be dating for 100 years. No, calm down. And why will you even date for 100 years without the man paying your bride price? Then he's not ready. If you see something on the shelf in the market and you love that thing, you wouldn't leave it and go to come back later. In fact, you'll be scared. Like, if I go, before I come back, somebody else must have picked this thing off the shelf. So you want to take it immediately. If you're not valuable, if the man sees a value in you, he wouldn't leave you to go and come back. If he sees the value in you, he will want to pay and take. You're the one who is going to make them see that value in you. When you keep begging, go and see my papa now. Go and see my people now. When you go see my people, said, the man will not see you as a valuable woman because the demand is not high. It is when the demand is high, when he sees that the demand is high, and you're not begging him with the products, that is when he will say, man, I need to buy this product now, else I lose it. Make him see reasons why he needs to pay your bride price. Don't tell him. He should see it. Every night you go to his house to sleep. Why will he pay for the cow? You've packed your bag. Part of your 80% of your property is in his house. So that if I put on for his house, if another girl come, go no say, woman dead here. They get story. The guests we have now, we even see a man and the woman as DP. They will still there. That does not stop any woman from coming in if they want to. It is called survivor of the fittest. Haven't you heard of women will still go to married women's bed and still go and do things? It doesn't keep him away. 80% of your property is in a boy's house. This boy is not married to you. You are not married to him. You guys are just dating. What are you proving? What are you trying to say? You're trying to say you're a cheap commodity. That if he doesn't buy you, you get rot on the shelf. That is why you're trying to tell him. If I were to be Chioma, this is what I would have done. Meeting Davido. When they love done the shaka, that time they sing, Chioma, my love, you go, you know, that time when they think they shaka, I will start a shop. Like she's a chef. Open restaurants, different restaurants in Lagos. There, start something, brand it. Chioma, in fact, because you are Davido's girlfriend, you will use Davido's name, to put an influence in that business, and that business will blow up. Because you're Davido's fiancé. She should have opened different restaurants or what's it called? Catering services everywhere. So that even if she's not envisaging that anything will happen to the marriage or the relationship or something, be a woman of your own. Have something to your name. It's not a car. It's not a house. The car can depreciate. And what if he bought the car with his name and give it to you? Be a woman of your own. Have something to your name. What business do you have? What assets do you have to yourself and to your name? It's said that you're too nice sweet pass. No. He has seen a lot. He has seen a lot. A young man out there is like a man in the market shopping from one shop to another, from one store to another. So don't think because he stopped by at your store, your shop, to do window shopping, that means that your shop is the best. No. You're not meant to convince him that your product is the best. So how do you not convince him to stay with your product, to buy your product? Is it by dashing him the product? Is it by saying, take, I give you free? Is it by saying, go and use it and come and pay me anytime you're ready? Babes, we need to think. Desperation does not help. I am not in any way saying Chioma was desperate, but I am saying that we should look into this issue, look into this matter of between Chioma, Davido, and this new girl, and learn from it. When things happen, you don't just go out and bash this person or speak against this person. No, you learn from it. In my place, they used to say, now where then they advise pikin wey get mama, now their pikin wey no get mama for they take advice. When something is happening to somebody else, that is where you learn your lessons from. You don't have to wait for it to happen to you for you to learn. Thank you guys for watching my video. I do hope you enjoy it and you learn something from it. If you do, please share it to somebody whom you think may need to hear this. Also, I would like if you can give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and then comment and tell me, yes, I like it, or what do you feel, what do you think about this issue between Davido and the wife? Not the wife, the girlfriend. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye-bye.